Yo, what's up guys? Jason Ma the Magician, and welcome back to the 365 Days of Magic Challenge, day number 87. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at a magician who is not only one of my favorites, he's also very reminiscent of myself in terms of his performance style and general behavior. His name is Hannible. There are two reasons why I'm reacting to Hannible today, and that's because he's a sensational magician, in fact, one of the best. The other one is that he also uses classic effects like cups and balls or coins and cylinder. He's an OG performer, and that's what I love about him. Now, before we dive into the wonderful work of Hannible, let me show you an old school classic. It's not the most fooling trick, but I know that you'll like it anyway. All right, guys, today's magic trick is all about string theory, baby. That's the fundamental constituents of the universe being strings rather than point-like particles, as is evident right here. If I pull this one here, that one there goes up. If I pull this one here, that one there goes up. Of course, you might be thinking maybe they're connected in the middle here, but look at that. I can separate them like this, and sure enough, if I pull this one here, that one there goes up. I pull this one here, that one there goes up. This right here is string theory at its finest. Of course, some people think perhaps, maybe, these are connected right here in the middle, but if I separate them like this, I pull this one down and that one there goes up. Now what we have to do is sever the connection throughout space and time. And now it's completely separated. Now if I pull this one here, absolutely nothing happens. Of course, at this point here, people say, dude, what have you been smoking? And to that I say, whoa! Hope you guys enjoyed that. That right there is a children's trick, but it's just one of those old school tricks that I, for some reason, have a soft spot in my heart for, you know? I really like old tricks. Now, without any further ado, make sure that you smash that like button and subscribe. For you, it's just a mouse click. For me, could be life-changing. And without any further ado, let's take a look at Hannible. All right, headphones on. Okay, this is definitely the wrong Hannible. Hannible magic. There we go. Now we're making progress. Now, straight away, the first one that I wanted to show you is absolutely this video, okay? This video is amazing. It's a really good video. 15 million views. Granted, it's 9 years old, but I think it showcases just how good this man is as an entertainer. Also, cups and balls. If you know me, you know I love me some cuppers and some ballers. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's take a quick gander, shall we?
Ladies and gentlemen, want to show you the second oldest trick in the history of sleight of hand. Second oldest trick in the history of sleight of hand. You've heard the phrase, the oldest trick in the book? This is not it. Two. You know what the oldest trick in the book is? Pull my finger. Seen that one before. This is brilliant, right? Like, he's immediately, I get the street performer vibe from him, even though he's actually a corporate worker, right? But he still brings that essence of street to this act. And I feel like that's what the cups and balls is meant to have. It's meant to feel like you've stepped into a world of like hustlers and cheaters and just this vibe of street theater, you know, like, come and watch this, step right up, that kind of energy. He's immediately built this rapport with the audience, only having just walked out on stage, you know what I mean? Confident, powerful, it's brilliant. Anyway. Known as the cups. The cups will be examined by the audience. Take a good look inside. Look for trapdoors, mirrors, secret compartments, sliding panels, gimmicks, wires, magnets, mirrors, a little picture of your mom. Anything at all?
Your mum jokes, they never get old.
No. Are you a nurse? Most people try it from the outside. Don't think I don't appreciate that.
He's unbelievably confident, which I love. I love that. You can tell that he's done this act like 7,000 times already, and he's just going through it again. But he's not only is he able to like have this muscle memory of the trick where he's able to perform it and deliver the lines and the jokes effortlessly, but he's still present. You know what I mean? Like, he's not autopiloting through it. He's very much present in the moment that he's performing this trick. And that's what I can appreciate. He's very present and he's killing it.
The cups are identical, especially this one. Nearly twice as identical as this one. And anything you pour or place inside one of the cups is going to go through the other side because they maintain empty. Nothing stays inside the cup for very long, and you have to understand that some of these tricks are just for me. Two inverted copper cups. Inverted is a word that means upside down. I'm not trying to be condescending.
That word means to talk down to somebody. 2 inverted copper cups, 2 regulation soccer balls. Foosball, regulation. The whole point is keep your eye on the ball. Just like in any game, number 1 rule, keep your eye on the ball. If you do that, you'll miss nothing. Fine, I will. Absolutely. All you're watching for is the ball to go. Work at your prepare. No please. When it lands with my hand, it's completely gone. If I can measure it. It's gone.
The subvert of expectation there is friggin' awesome.
Once they completely vanish, they reappear under the cups because that's the basis of the game.
Lovely.
No, wait. Save your applause for later.
You know, some people are apprehensive about this moment where, like, the performer is like cueing applause like that, and they say, you know, if you were good, you would get the applause. The thing is, though, that audiences don't know what's meant to be happening in a magic trick, and so sometimes you have to like teach them as you're doing the trick when it's appropriate to respond and applaud and to not interrupt the flow of the trick. Does that make sense? You want to control the audience so that for a couple of reasons, but mainly because if you're in control of the audience, you can control the experience that they're having and make sure that it's delivered the best way possible. If someone just keeps interrupting you, sometimes it can be tedious to have to deal with them constantly, and it can ruin the atmosphere that you're trying to create. But in this case, he does it perfectly. He ends up getting the audience to clap on command, but without even asking them. You know, he just sort of delivers it in a way that's like, no, wait, you know, it's funny, it's entertaining, it's just, he's a master of the cups and balls, I'll tell you that much.
Not if I have to beg. This one travels from there to there. This one travels from there to there, and they switch. Seriously, just cheer for that one. Davidson's an alcoholic town. Lady about halfway up. Cup A, cup B. Choose a cup. O is not a cup. Cup A, cup B. Choose a cup. A it is. It's going to vanish from A, reappear over here, as you wish. As you wish. You don't need anything to make this work. Sometimes all you have to do is blow. This one goes. And when it goes straight away into the cup because that's where it belongs. No, please.
Great, callback humor.
Let me show you what I'm not doing. I am not taking the ball under the table and putting it inside the cup from underneath. That would be cheating. While I will lie, I will not cheat. And you can believe that because that's true.
That became a stock line, by the way.
I'm not
Originally
taking the ball
his,
and
but
dropping it in my pocket. I am not taking the ball and dropping it in my pocket. It's rare that I'll pick it up at all. I might pretend, but I'm only pretending. I never really pick the ball up off the table. It's the illusion of my hand moving that makes it look like the ball comes off the table, but I never... Am I going too fast?
that's got to be Paul Daniels' inspiration right there.
This is the one that goes through. The other one you snap and you get them both. Fair enough? Fine. Maybe I didn't break it down enough for you. How many?
2.
What color? If I put them both away here, how many are under here?
None. 2. 1.
What color?
White.
This one's yellow. Sorry. My bad. Thought you were paying attention. That's okay. Show of hands, how many people saw me put the orange under the cup? How many people saw me put the orange under the cup? No, the orange. The orange. I used to do this with 3 cups, so I've had to adjust. I'm sorry, that's the beginning.
Great, right? Like, he just has this real nice delivery, and the whole trick is it seems to be the opening to his show in this case. So he comes out on stage and performs this trick, and immediately by the end of that effect, he's established all credibility. He's established the fact that he's funny, he's talented, and he's in control of the audience. So now the rest of that show, cake. There's no way that he could possibly go wrong. He is in complete control of that audience, and it's just a beautiful thing to see. The audience loves him. I love him. Man, I hope you guys loved him too. But I think we should take a look at just one more of his effects, because he does perform some real, genuinely incredible stuff. Let me have a quick gander here. All right, here he is.
Keep it going for the one, the only Hannibal.
Now, I should say as well that if you watch any of his work, and I recommend that you do, he does have a YouTube channel. Just search up Hannible Magic. He'll pop up. That logo that you saw appear with the bowler hat and the round face kind of thing, that's his channel. So you should definitely check him out. He's phenomenal. And all of his stuff is so well rehearsed. So whenever he does like a trick, the patter and the presentation of it is all like, it's like 1,000 times rehearsed, and it's just a thing of beauty. It's great to see someone just so practiced and professional. Anyway, next, I have not actually seen this clip, so I'm excited to watch this one.
Good evening, I'm Hannibal. I'm glad to meet all of you. I'm glad you're here. This is my 16th appearance in the close-up gallery at the world-famous Magic Castle. 2010 was my first appearance, and they've asked me back 15 times. I'm very, very honored to be here. In light of that, I created an entire new act for this week. I'm famous for a couple of things. I put all those things aside. I created this, bless you, just for you. I'm excited.
This is what I'm talking about.
Way or hard?
This is what I mean about that. He's present in the moment. Like that lady sneezed and he still took the time to say bless you. That's a really good thing to do, by the way, to show your audience that you have, like, you care about them and that you notice each person. That's a very powerful thing. Especially another thing is if you can remember people's names. It's a skill that I've practiced, so I can remember typically my entire audience's name. But in this case, even that tiny little gesture of just bless you, it just shows that you care. And people like that, you know what I mean?
Hard way.
Hard way.
Yes, thank you. Awesome, yeah. Take one out and I'll tell you what it is. 5 of diamonds. It's not the impressive way, but it is the easy way. The first bit that I'm going to do involves something for me. I'm making up a little memento for myself for this week. I'm going to turn my head and close my eyes. If you would just select a card from the middle of the deck and put it face down on the table right there, I would greatly appreciate it. Tell me when you get one. I don't always feel it. Okay? Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect. I've been making a collection for myself. The very beginning of the show, I have someone select a card, and I have been collecting the card that they choose. And because I am who I am, it's been the same card every show. I make sure they take that card so that my collection comes out complete. I'm collecting 4 of clubs. By the end of the week, I'm going to have myself a full deck of nothing but 4 of clubs to commemorate this 16th appearance. And I am more than happy to add your 4 of clubs. Hillary, you took the wrong card. See, I need a 4 of clubs. I changed the backs. I'm using green ones tonight because it's Thursday, but so they don't match at all. And you don't look the least bit sorry. Look, since this is being filmed, and since, would you mind, I don't want to just swap out and have you pick a different card. Would you mind if I just change this one? If I change this to a 4 of clubs and add it to the collection, would that be okay? Sure. That's what I'll do. Okay, all you have to do is put the 4 next to the jack, give it a gentle squeeze and a shake, and it will change it. Jack next to the 4, give it a gentle squeeze and a shake, and it, it's not funny. It just changes to the, I don't understand exactly. Huh? Oh,
great.
I'm
brilliant.
Well, okay. If that's the way it's going to be, let's just change the collection. No, it's Hannibal. Oh my God, no, it's Hannibal. Look, it's just a squeeze, and it just changes. This is really good from up this close, right? It is pretty amazing. Look how stunned I am. Let's yeah, and you can touch them, check them out, make sure they're just what they look like. They're not those squeeze cards. Check the backs, and everything's all cool. They're not the tricky magician cards that some magicians use. All I'm really doing is just touching them, just a little bit like that, and it changes. And if you want to see it done slowly, right here, All it is just a little tiny squeeze and a rub. It'll change, right? And so at the end of all of this, I will have a brand new collection that I can be proud of. Okay? Yeah, this isn't bad at all.
Great.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Thank you. Thank you. Did a great job.
What a great way to open a show, right? Like, it's just... And the subvert of expectation, because I didn't realize, so that trick that he did is called wild card. It's a very old principle. In fact, I recently did it doing with Pokemon cards. I don't know if you saw that. Anyway, it's an old school trick, very good. I did not expect him to go into a wild card routine, so I found that that subvert expectation was very exciting for me. So I was happy to watch the routine now, because it wasn't just like, oh, I'm going to take this cards and change them all. He actually had a premise for it, where she picked a card and it was the wrong one. And it turns into this whole glorious little story about how he's supposed to have the collection of the same cards. So then he changes them all into the same card. And I love that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the magic of Hannible. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really like sharing some of my favorite magicians, the magicians that inspire me, with you guys, and you guys seem to be enjoying them too. So I'm going to keep sharing with you a few of my favorite magicians in the future, and eventually I'll start looking at the magicians that you guys have suggested to me. So if you want me to review a magician or take a look at a magician, put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, with all that said and done, that's day number 87, baby. I'll see you tomorrow.
Call me Bucky, lucky that I'm innocent. If I didn't have no morals, I'd be menacing.